You can't start it? It's not starting?
He's already started, Cheryl.
Hi friends, happy Thursday. Sorry for the delay. Having a little bit of technical difficulties. Also, if you think you're seeing double, you're not. This is my brother Boomer you'll be seeing walking around. We don't know how he's going to deal with me doing yoga, but hopefully he'll be doing a good job with us today. I just dropped the playlist in the chat, and we will press play on it at 9:04 or 6:04 or whatever your time zone is. It'll be the very next minute. And, go ahead, go. All right. So, today, you can start seated. You can start laying down. Whatever feels best for you today. But just getting comfortable and coming into your breath in this moment. I want to start it by thanking you guys. I'm sorry I wasn't here last week. I was with my Welby family in Denver, and I want to thank them because they showed up in a big way. And I want to talk about showing up for one another. And I taught a few classes in Denver, and I was so honored by my Welby teammates that showed up for something that I'm so passionate about. But not only that, but my Welby teammates, they all really just showed up with their hearts on their sleeves, and it was wonderful. I was filled with so much emotion my whole way home. It was so very worth it. So thank you guys. I missed you though. But how do you show up for your friends, for your family? Aaron had a swim meet last weekend. I had to get back home from Denver. I would have liked to stay in Denver. I've never been to Denver before. I would have liked to stay in Denver and do some hiking and just see what else Denver has to offer. But I wanted to be a mom and show up in a big way for him. All right. So wherever you are, Make your way up to a comfortable seated position. And we're going to bring our left foot on the inside of our right knee crease. And just close that right leg in front of the left one. Sit up nice and tall. Take a deep inhale. And then exhale, we're going to forward fold over our legs, but at the same time, bring your bottom towards the back of your mat and bring your heart through your shoulders. So really ground down through your bottom and pull your heart through those shoulder blades. Walking your hands back in. Bring your left hand down onto the mat. Inhale your right hand up towards the sky. Really sink your right glute down into your mat and reach up and over. Press into your right glute and into your left hand as you reach up and over. Right hand comes all the way back down. Let's go ahead and swap our legs. So bringing the other one in front. Sit up nice and tall. And then exhale, forward fold over those legs. And you might not be able to bring your arms all the way down. You won't be all the way up here, and that's fine, but keep your bottoms onto the mat. Think about really grounding your booty down onto the mat. And at the same time, pulling your abs up and in this posture. And also heart through those shoulder blades. So nice long spine. Where can I go from here? Walking your hands back forward. Right hand along your right hip. Now keep your left booty cheek onto the mat and press into that right hand. Reach your left hand up towards the sky and reach up and over. All right, left hand comes back down. Let's make our way onto all fours. And come into our first downward facing dog. Walk your dog out. Shifting your weight side to side. Come up high onto your your tippy toe those feet all the way to the top of your mat. Taking your time, really rolling through those feet. If you want to start heel then toe, feel that sensation. Woo! And maybe crisscrossing your legs on the way up. Whatever feels right for you today. Be creative. Explore on your mat. Let your head, let your arms dangle in your ragdoll, maybe grabbing opposite elbows. And when I say explore on your mat, like, who can see you? You know, this is your opportunity to really allow yourself to let your freak flag fly. Whatever feels right for your body, go ahead and go for it. And from here, we're going to have a deep bend in our knees, and we're going to slowly open our arms out towards the side with a deep inhale. And then exhale it along our side. And we're going to keep on going with the inhale up, exhale down. Have a slight bend in your knees when we go down. All right, we're on the fifth one, right? We're going to lift. Woo! We're going to lift our left foot more gracefully than I just did. Bringing your left knee into your chest. And then we're going to swing it back into our warrior three. Keeping some up dog in our chest. Flex your left foot. Left big toe towards the mat. Slight bend in the right knee. Drop your left foot at the back of your mat. Hands are still at that T. Inhale it up towards the sky. Hold that crescent warrior. Deep inhale. Exhale, surround the right foot. And you don't have to go all the way down. Maybe you're only here. And this is our fifth one. We're going to step our left foot up and we're going to go back into our giant bird wings. So, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bringing the right foot back into our warrior 3. Flex your right foot. Drop your right foot at the back of your mat. Hands up towards the sky. And we go with our breathing again. Deep inhale. Exhale down. the fifth one. Step it up and take it back into our breathing. One more. Right foot. Bring it back. Warrior three. Drop the left foot. Get your balance first. If you're having a little issue with balance, tuck your left knee underneath you. Like get that double 90-90 and then press to the heel. And then go for it. It'll help you gain that stability. That was our fifth one. Step it up. Also, these can be as big or as small as you'd like. And this is where I said, get creative with it. Left foot. Swing it back. Woo! I'm feeling my workout this week. My quads are ready. Like, oh! Dropping the right foot. Last one, step it up. Take it back to your breath. Last round. All right. Lift the left leg. Bring it back. Warrior three. Drop it at the back of your mat. Crescent warrior. Last round. Next one, hold it up. Turn your left foot parallel with the back of your mat. Open up warrior two. Cartwheel those hands down. Step your left foot forward. Go back to your breathing. Next one, lift the right knee. Swing it back. Warrior three. Drop your right foot to the back of your mat. Crescent warrior. With your breath. So the last one, open up warrior two. Press those hips towards the right side of your mat. Squeeze your shoulder blades together behind your back. Get lower in that left knee. Breathe. So this one meet my son had this past weekend. It was not an actual competition. It was like an inner team. So they were within their team, but he still wanted me there since it was their very first one for the season. And I was glad I was. He beat all his times. We're very proud of him. Cartwheel your hands down. Step your left foot back. Downward facing dog. Walk your dog out. Raise your right leg up toward the sky. Swing your right foot through between your hands. Step your left foot up about halfway up your mat. And you're going to bring your left hand either onto the mat, or if you have a block or a pillow or anything you can place here underneath your hand that you need to bring the floor a little closer to you, make it a little bit more accessible for you today. Go ahead and do so. And then we're going to take our right fingertips right behind our neck. So the back of our throat, the back of our neck. And our elbow is wide. And we're going to point our elbow towards the ceiling and bring our right hip in towards our mat. And then bring our elbow back down. So maybe we twist a little bit. And then we bring it back down. Three more. Keep pulling that right hip around. If it's trying to escape off the right side of your mat. All right, drop the right hand down. From here, bend the right knee. Walk those hands forward. Step your right foot back. Take your flow, or I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Nice deep cleansing breath in your downward facing dog. All right, step that left foot all the way to the top of the mat. Step your right foot in. Both legs are nice and straight. Right hand underneath the right shoulder. Bring your left fingertips behind your neck. Left elbow wide. Left shoulder down the back. We're going to keep that left hip within our mat. And take a deep inhale, lengthen the spine. And on the exhale, we'll twist. Exhale back down. And maybe you can't twist as far on one side and the other. And that is okay. It is just trying. That is so wonderful for your body. 3 more. All right, release. Bend the left knee. Toss your block, or don't toss your block. Be gentle. Take your flow. I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Actually, take a little child's pose. Take a sip of water. I feel much better now. All right. Take your hands. Let them interweave your fingers together. Yeah, just make a little figure 8, side to side, with our wrist. Get a little off our wrist for a bit. And then coming back on into our downward facing dog. All right, from here, raise your right leg up towards the sky. Swing your right foot through between your hands. Come up, crescent warrior, high lunge. Open up into your warrior 2. Turn both feet towards the left side of your mat. We're going to lift our hearts all the way up towards the sky and then dive down towards the floor. And how far can you dive before you have to touch the floor with the hands? Maybe you can reach down and grab the backs of your heels. Bend your elbows. Try to bring your chest bone down towards your mat, widening your shoulder blades side to side, rolling onto the balls of your feet. And then slowly come up, bringing your hands up halfway, hands onto your hips, coming all the way back up. Turn your right foot out, arms to shoulder height. Surf your body forward. Really ground down into the pinky edge of that left foot. And it's the big toe of your right foot. I'm like, what foot is that? As you reach forward, and when you can't reach forward anymore, go ahead and drop your right hand. Maybe that block is still there, but at the same time, reach up with the left hand, and then bring the back of your left hand towards the right side of your mat. So give me a little twist in the torso, keeping those legs straight. All right, coming all the way back up. Coming back into warrior two. Cartwheel those hands down. Surround your right foot. We're going to step your right foot all the way back into your three-legged dog. Open your hip. And then bring it all the way up and over. Lift your hips, coming into your rock star. And this should feel so wonderful in this whole hip region right here. So lift those hips. Open your heart, both shoulders towards the ceiling. Open your arms side to side. And then come back into your downward facing dog, flipping all the way back over. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. All right, left leg up towards the sky. Swing your left foot through between your hands. Come up, crescent warrior, high lunge. Open it up into your warrior two. And then turn both feet towards the right side of your mat. Press those hips forward. Open heart. And remember, we're going to dive forward. Maybe your heels lift off the mat. We're going only on the balls of our feet, all the way down. When you get down there, pulling on your heels, bringing your chest down towards the mat, elbows open towards the sides. One more chest to extend that spine. Backs of those legs. And then coming up halfway. Left hand is going to stay underneath your face. Remember, our hand right behind our neck. Again, elbow wide. And we're going to open it up towards the ceiling. And then just back to our tabletop. For two more. And release your right hand underneath your face. We're going to take the left hand this time. Elbow wide. Extend the spine. Just 3. All right, walking those hands back in. Hands on the hips. And slowly rolling all the way back up. Great work, guys. Turn your left foot out. So, left big toe. Right pinky edge side. We're going to shift our weight forward. Like first, I'm sorry. Wiggle it out. Refine your warrior two. That was my way of, I gotta watch this craziness out. Because, like, my wide leg was not my warrior two. And if it's not your warrior two, go ahead and feel free to wiggle it out or not wiggle it out and find your warrior two wherever that is. And then straighten your left leg. Circle your body forward. And when you can't reach forward anymore, come into your triangle pose. Ooh, my knee. Keep reaching. And then the back of that right hand's going to reach towards the left side of the mat. Opening that chest towards the sky. And coming all the way back up. Wonderful. Now remember, we're going to cartwheel our hands down. And that left foot is going to come into our three-legged dog and come all the way up and over into our flip dog. It's going to feel glorious. Ready? Let's do it. Open those arms side to side. Open the chest towards the sky. Lift the hips. All right, flip it back over. All right, one more. Right leg up towards the sky. Swing it through between your hands. Surrounding that right front foot. Launch your left foot into a standing split. Flex your left foot. Place your right hand in front of your right foot. Turn your left foot towards left side of your mat. Turn your hips towards the left side of your mat. Maybe your left hand even comes and opens that whole body towards the side. Woo! And we slowly float back into our standing split from our crescent warrior, our half moon. See, I fall out, my brain fell out too. But that's okay. We all fall out sometimes, friends. And lower your left leg down towards the mat. Shake it out, walk it out. All right. We're going to go right on to our left side from there. So, coming into our standing split on the left leg. Left hand in front of the left foot. If you still have your block handy, go ahead and grab your block if you need it. Right hand to the right hip. Open that hip. Turn your right big toe towards the right side of the mat. Turn. Open your shoulders, one on top of the other. And if you fall out, it's okay. Come back in. And we bring both hands down into our standing split and drop the right leg. Forward fold. Hands all the way up towards the sky. And then we're going to bring our hands right behind our backs. Fingertips facing the bottom. Elbows in tight. And we're going to press our hips forward. Pull our elbows in towards each other. Lift our heart into a standing camel pose. Maybe let your head drop back some. All right, great. And let's make our way down onto our mat. Downward facing dog. Cross your right foot over your left knee. And we're going to walk our hands back. Into the forward fold in that forward pose. And then walk it back out. Drop your front shin, right shin, parallel with the front of your mat. And we're going to bring your left shin parallel with the left side of your mat. And we're going to just let our bottoms drop down onto our mats. And then from here, walk your hands back. Keep your chest lifted. Keep both booty cheeks onto the mat. All right. And in this pose, if this felt really comfortable for you and you want to go all the way down onto your forearms, awesome. But only do that if you can safely keep both of your hips squared and safe. We're going to just bring our legs over to the other side. So now, left shin parallel with the front of the mat. Right parallel with this side of the mat. We're going to lean back, both hips are facing the front, and we're lifting the chest. We're not collapsing into the shoulders, lifting the chest up. And we're feeling the nice stretch in the hips. All right. From here. All right. Keep your left leg. So we're going to bring our left knee to the center of the mat. Step your right foot over your left knee. And you're like, Cheryl, what if I'm not a pretzel? I got you. Just step it over the leg like this. Okay? All right. So, wherever you're at, you're going to take your left hand up and you're going to wiggle that left shoulder past the right knee as far as you can. And then right hand is going to support your spine right behind you. You're going to press into your right big toe. Sit up nice and tall. Take a deep inhale. And then on the exhale, you're going to press into that tricep. And exhale, twist. Deep inhale, lift. Press into that big toe, twist. One more. All right, back to center. All right. Now, I'm going to do the alternate version for my friends that are not doing our pretzel version. First, I'll show you pretzel version. Then I'm going to do the alternate version for my friends doing alternate version, just to be fair, right? Show up for both of you. All right. So, right knee, center of the mat. We're going to step the left foot over. Both booty cheeks are on the mat, no matter what. We're going to get that right shoulder past that left knee, and we're going to support our lower back with that left hand. All right. So for my friends with the leg extended, so we're here. You're still going to have that tricep like this. And you're going to grab onto maybe your pants, leg. Maybe you just like have your hand up here and you're pressing the back of your hand like you're doing in a triangle pose. But press into your left hand, sit up nice and tall, and then exhale, twist. Both booty cheeks stay on the mat. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist. Still press into the left big toe, sit up tall. Twist. All right, everyone back to center. Great work. All right. Right foot over the left knee. Point fingertips both towards the bottom. Take uh your self as close as you can towards your legs for as deep of a stretch as it feels right for you. Really flex that foot. And then walk those hands back. Just lifting one time. Lower it back down. Swap it over. Bring it up close. Just get the stretch. Don't collapse in the shoulders. Remember, sit up nice and tall. Press into your hands. Be active. Flex the foot. All right. Walk those hands back. Let's lift it one time. And lower it. All right. Extend both out. Bottoms of the feet together. Knees wide. Hands underneath your knees. Lift your bottom off the floor into a wide, like a Supta Baddha Konasana bridge. And lowering those hips. And letting the knees just fall open towards the side. Place maybe one hand on your heart, one hand on your stomach, or anywhere that feels meaningful for your body today. Taking a few moments to connect with your breath and body. Take your hands, close those legs like you're closing the book. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Roll side to side. Maybe you want to grab the inside or outside of both feet, and this goes into a happy baby. Maybe baby ninja. Maybe take it into a wide leg split. Whatever feels right for you. If you want to take a shoulder stand or any other inversion today, feel free to take this moment to take that inversion. Point your toes. Bring your hands underneath your bottom. Press your chest up towards the sky. Don't collapse in those shoulders. Allow that head to drop back to the mat. Maybe the feet just hover above the mat in your fish pose. And slowly coming into your final resting pose, Shavasana. And call you guys out of it with the sound of the Tibetan singing bowl. Slowly start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Give yourself a nice long body stretch. Hug your knees into your chest one more time. Express something so loving to yourself. Say something kind to yourself today. Rock and roll yourself up to a comfortable seated position, Sukhasana. The deepest way that you can love someone is to show up for them. Right, Boomer? Yes. And don't forget to show up for yourself as well. Thank you for showing up for me today. The light within me honors and bows to the light within you. Shanti.